Mga nagagandahan at mga nagagapuhang mga pastilan. Ako nga pala si Pasty, P-A-S-T-Y, Pasty. Ngayon, nasa harap natin ang Avengers Infinity War number 286, Asia exclusive, Glow in the Dark edition ng store. So ayan, makikita natin yan sa harap, Thor, sa gilid, Thor, sa taas, Thor, sa gilid ulit, Thor, sa likod makikita yung wave, at yung ilalim na hindi na naman binabasa. So buksan na natin, pasok ang mahiwagang ID. So buksan natin siya sa ilalim, pasok. Yan, medyo mahirap pang buksan ah. Ba't gano'n? Sa kabilang side bumuka. Pero yan, at least nabuksan na natin. And medyo mahirap nga lang mga pastilan kasi ang ikse-ikse ng ID card para gamitin sa pagbubukas ito. Pero yan, nabuksan natin siya and i-unbox na natin si Thor. So mga pastilan, wala siyang stand na kasama. Pero may kasama siyang parang background para dun sa loob ng box na Avengers logo. And yan, tingnan natin yung details niya. What's up, Gabsters? Welcome back to my channel. So that intro sequence is actually just a parody of what my friend does. His name is Pasty, P-A-S-T-Y, Pasty. You can check his channel out in the description box below and in the YouTube card above. He does different kinds of toy reviews, but specifically, he is now into Funko Pop reviews. Kaya Funko Pop din yung ginamit kong example kanina. So that was actually my own Avengers Infinity War Asia exclusive Thor. This video is actually all about toy photography and how you guys can make your own toy photography studio na DIY without breaking your bank, and give you guys some tips then on how to improve your toy photography skills. The tips that I will give you is definitely applicable in both mobile photography and also DSLR and mirrorless cameras. So huwag kayong matakot na aralin din yung mga concepts na ibibigay ko sa inyo, yung mga tips, because it will definitely improve your toy photography. Without further ado, let's get started. So photography in general definitely have these basics that you have to learn in order to take good photos. So you guys have to know your camera basics. So first, you have to learn the exposure triangle. Ito guys, sobrang basic nito. The exposure triangle will definitely level up your toy photography game. So just a bit of a background, yung exposure triangle is what photographers use to balance out the exposure para okay pa din yung highlights, yung shadows ng image na tinatake nila. So, yun yung tinatawag na exposure. Kapag sobrang maliwanag, di ba, overexposed. Kapag sobrang dilim, underexposed. And yeah, so basically, the exposure triangle will help you balance everything out para tama yung exposure na makukuha nyo in each photo that you take. So, yung concept ng exposure triangle is actually tweaking several settings sa camera nyo, which is yung aperture, ISO, and yung shutter speed. So, these three things you guys have to play around with para makuha yung tamang exposure. And there are actually meters din naman sa mga cameras ngayon that can help you tell kung properly exposed yung image nyo or not. So, next is yung lighting. So, lighting is definitely one of the things then that will help you take good images, guys. Of course, yun nga, if you know how to balance your exposure, definitely you have proper lighting then siguro in your scene or in the thing that you're actually capturing. Photography in itself means to capture light. So, the more light that you can use, the more light that you can control, the better images that you will definitely have. So, knowing how lighting works, the 2-point and 3-point lighting concepts will definitely help you create more creative images and a better photo all in all. So, the next one is about composition. Composition is one of the basic things then that you have to know as a photographer. Composition is key when taking good photos. So, dito na papasok yung mga basic rules like yung rule of thirds and all that. So, yung mga rules na yun, pwede nyo siyang i-apply din sa toy photography nyo. So, knowing how to compose a shot, kung anong angle yung itatake nyo, kung sa baba ba, sa taas, sa gilid, sa close-up ba, wide ba, and all of those things play into what the image will look like. So, it also helps you convey the story that you want to capture using your cameras. So, all of these basic things, you have to really put an effort into learning para, of course, magkaroon ka ng mga images that you can be proud of, and it can also help you tell a better story with just using one single frame of a photo. Next, you guys have to have creativity and very wild imaginations then. You guys are playing with toy figures, Funko Pops as your subjects sa toy photography. Alam niyo naman siguro na may backstory sila, may mga scenes sila sa mga movies that you guys can recreate. And actually, yun yung isa sa mga point ng toy photography din, to recreate some of the iconic scenes na kasama yung character na yun. So, if you can make even the diorama itself, parang exact replica of that specific scene, and you take a photo of that, that will definitely be an epic shot. And of course, you don't always have the budget to put all of these things into motion to create the dioramas and all of that. There are plenty of other ways that you guys can do to make a good photo. So, yung next na i-discuss ko sa inyo is how you guys can actually make your own photo studio using some of the common things sa mga bookstores, art supplies, and all that. Actually, you guys can create a photo studio with just a simple cartolina, guys. So, you just have to buy a few cartolinas, and meron ba kayo ng mga sipit sa pang-sampay, or if you guys have the A-clamp, better then. So, you guys can use those clamps and those clips to clip your cartolina somewhere that can prop up the cartolina into a smooth curve onto a flat surface. That concept is actually called the seamless background or an infinite background sa photography. So if familiar kayo sa mga fashion photography or yung mga magazines na nakikita nyo na may model, so they actually use the exact concept of a seamless background. It's actually just an illusion. They usually use some muslin cloth or seamless paper ang tawag nila. So basically, what we're trying to recreate para sa inyong DIY photo studio is yung seamless background na setup. It's an illusion that photographers use para maging spacious yung background ng subject natin. So this is for those who do product shots din. Pwede siyang gamitin as a background for product shots, but it can also be used for toy photography as well. So, what you just have to do next, if you can create the DIY photo studio, plain lang yung background. And next step kasi nga doon is to make dioramas na para you can recreate some of the most iconic scenes that the characters or the subjects that you will use have, na pwede nyo gayahin. Kung ma-recreate niya siya through a photo. Kung wala ka namang place para mapaglagyan ng seamless background na DIY, what you can actually do at your home is use your surroundings. Use your office table, use your computer table, use your room, use your dining table, and all of the other parts of your house. It can play a part in your playful photo. So of course, you're taking a photo of a toy, and all of them have different backgrounds, backstories, and all that. So you can use your surroundings to place them in situations na parang kakaiba or parang hindi naman nila normally magagawa, pero it can tell a story as well. So toy photography is really one of the fun way to do photography kasi your ideas for that character can manifest in a photo just as long as you can try to recreate stuff or just use your surroundings as your backgrounds and props. It's really up to your imagination and creativity and how you can convey that story through the photos that you are taking. And lastly, ang final tip ko din sa inyo is to actually go out and explore. So, of course, I told you guys to use your surroundings around the house to capture some good toy photos. But you can also go out and take your toys with you and take them on an adventure. So, go to places like restaurants, like malls, like cafes, museums, parks, and all of those things. Even beaches and other places that you guys can go to and put your subjects in different locations and play around with your creativity para makapag-tell ka ng story using whatever place that you're in right now. Another thing that you can do is actually try to make them normal. So for example, you have a Batman Funko Pop, or pumunta ka sa cafe or something, so you can place them anywhere in the cafe, or try to think of a concept that what if Batman eats at this resto or this cafe, what would he do as a normal person? So try to think of those kinds of stories and take the shot and try to see if what else you can use to convey that story even better. So marami namang props or marami ka namang mga gamit na things around the places that you will go to as your props. You really just have to play with your imaginations and your creativity para ma-execute yung vision mo for a certain character. So as mentioned earlier, this is gonna be part of a collaboration giveaway with Pasty. So again, I will link his channel down below. I guess he will be the one to be announcing our collaboration, pero you have to subscribe to him para malaman nyo kung kailan mangyayari yung giveaway. So I hope you guys learned something in this video. Sobrang quick tutorial lang to, I guess, and I hope you guys learned something from it. Ayan, sana ma-apply nyo din yung mga concepts na tinuro ko or shinare ko sa inyo guys. And yeah, toy photography is really about creativity and imagination. If I've given you any value at all in this video, please leave this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and want to see more videos like this, more tutorials, more gear reviews, more vlogs, please consider subscribing using the subscribe button below and hit that notification bell so you will be notified of my new videos and of course the giveaway na gagawin namin ni Pasty. So as always, thank you guys for watching this video and see you guys in the next one. Bye!